Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. Today we are going to be reviewing a game called Century Age of Ashes. Now this is a free-to-play game that just dropped for me on the Xbox a few days ago. It's been developed and published by Playwing and it's currently on the PlayStation, the Xbox and the PC, and like I said, this game is absolutely free to play. And as you can see, we ride on the back of dragons. I mean, it's pretty cool idea, to be fair. It's a PvP arena based type of game. You play in different modes. There is a 3-on-3 and 3 different 6-on-6s, both unranked, ranked, beginner and arena. The arena's game is actually Gate of Fire. It sounds pretty cool. And ranked and arena is level capped as well, so you actually have to play the game quite a bit in order to unlock those two modes. This game does actually have a pretty interesting training a tutorial mode as well, which you kind of have to complete in order to even play this game. Now, I obviously played the tutorial mode, and I was actually really impressed with just how well that is made, because a lot of the time, these sort of games, or any game in general, the tutorial mode sucks, absolutely sucks. This one, I kind of felt that it gave me every piece of information I needed to know without bombarding you too much. Now, this is a pretty simple game, to be honest with you. There's, very few mechanics. It is basically dogfighting on dragons. And you've got a variety of different attacks that you and your dragon can do, which is quite nice as well. It actually turns out there's 3 different classes within this game as well. There is Marauderer, Wingard, and Phantom, and every single one of them has different powers as well. Therefore, they have different attacks, but it still relates to the same buttons. Like I said, I really enjoyed the tutorial mode. I thought it gave me every bit of information I actually needed, and it plays very well. Now, I went from that straight into a few PvPs, ended up winning them all, had a fabulous time doing so. I'm not the best at this game, but I had a lot of fun actually playing the game. Riding the back of a dragon is pretty cool, especially when you're dressed as a knight, kind of speaks to the little boy inside me. Very much so, had a great time in playing. When you do actually win or lose, whatever, you are greeted with a match summary. It tells you what you done well, what you need to do or concentrate on next time. You get your experience in to help you level up and stuff like that too. So it's very familiar, this sort of mechanics in a lot of these type of games. I think it's in every type of multiplayer PvP type of game, so it's good to see that there was some familiar bits in it. The actual gameplay itself, when you ride in on the back of a dragon, is extremely good. This game does a great job at doing what it is designed to do. I really felt like I was on the back of a dragon, flying around castles, spitting out fireballs. It was just absolutely brilliant. The dragons kind of do like a lock-on sort of mechanic, so if you are flying against an enemy, they're in front of you, your character will lock on them, therefore it makes it easier for you to hit them. I thought this was going to be really tedious, really annoying, because I thought I was going to get absolutely smacked out of the sky constantly. Luckily, that didn't happen for me. I managed to have quite a good time. Ended up being on a winning team more often than not as well. I'm not saying that's anything to do with me, but it was a lot of fun. When it comes to the different types of weapons you have, we seem to have fireballs, ice balls, kind of your breath flame, and of course your special as well. Every dragon has their own special, and something I was really pleased to see is that I actually got given a dragon egg. Now you can hatch your dragon egg for completing missions that you basically carry out in your game, your PvP games, and eventually your dragon egg will hatch and then it will be a youngling. You have to complete some more missions for it to grow up and end up being an adult dragon, but ultimately that dragon that you've just hatched can be yours. You can ride it. And I did that without spending any money. It was something the game kind of it triggered in game. I'm assuming it happens to everyone. I'm assuming it wasn't just luck that I got a free dragon egg. But it was quite fun. It's nice to see that this game kind of gave me that incentive to keep playing. And then it didn't lock that dragon egg behind a paywall, because don't forget, this is a free to play game. Now there is a lot of microtransactions within this game. Obviously there's a lot of bundles that you can buy, and some of them are extremely expensive as well. Some of them you can actually just buy with something called gems. I seem to be able to get these in game as I play. I'm earning some of these gems. I think I've got like 650 gems ish, which every single gem I got while playing the game. So when I started, I had 0. Now I've got 650. You also get silver again, which is a currency that I seem to be developing and collecting within the game. And again, all these you can actually use to buy certain weapons or dragon eggs or item packs in the store. Now, most games that absolutely hate microtransactions don't really think that they have a place in gaming, but if the game is free, then it makes perfect sense. Now, from what I can see, from what I can tell, everything that you can purchase in the game doesn't necessarily make a huge impact to the gameplay. It's just cosmetic, and I think that's done correctly. I think that's how the game should be done. So it's nice to see that. However, cosmetically, you can change an awful lot about the game, and I do mean an awful lot. From the actual dragon itself, to the saddle the dragon has, to the clothes that your character's actually wearing, from the helmet to the weapon to the cape. All of it can be changed, customizable, and your character can be yours, which is quite nice to see as well. Now, I've only been playing this game for a couple of days. This game hasn't been out too long. Already I've got 3 dragons, so I'm quite excited that already so early on in the game I've got a nice variety of what I can do, which is quite cool. But I do fear that not enough people know about this game, that not enough people are playing this game. So hopefully this review will help get some more people to download it. After all, this is a free-to-play game, so what really do you lose for downloading it and trying it out? Like I said, personally, I found the mechanics to be absolutely amazing. I thought the handling of the dragons, of the environment, were very, very cool. Flying around a castle is extremely fun, and shooting other dragons out of the sky is just fun as well. It's a quite fun game, which I found really enjoyable. Does this have longevity? I don't know. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be much story attached to this game. I would like to see that in the future. There does seem to be an extra class that's going to be introduced at a later date, so it seems that the devs already do have plans to support the game, so hopefully a story will be attached to that soon. At the moment, the way it is, there's no story whatsoever, no dialogue lines or anything, which is a bit of a shame. But let me know down in the comments if this is the game that you're going to pick up or not. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I'd recommend downloading it, playing it, and giving it a go. And if you stuck to the end of the review, a big thank you to you. Don't forget to comment red banana down below just to confuse all those that didn't. And if you've enjoyed the review and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button and of course subscribe to the channel. But until next time, guys, I've been a monk, we've been Critically Clueless, and I'll see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy.